Hey, what's up, everybody? I am DJ Shockley. Thank you guys for joining me for Falcons Film Review presented by Microsoft Service. And we got a good one for you today. We're talking about our man Kirk Cousins and his ability to play at such a high level. Now, when Raheem Morris wanted a quarterback for his team, he talked about, I want a guy who is an elite processor, who makes great decisions, and most importantly, who is accurate with the football. And I got a few examples I'm going to show you guys of how Kirk Cousins did all that within this ball game and was able to help his team on Monday Night Football get a win and play at another big-time high level. All right, let's talk about this first play here. This is a big play in the ball game. 4th and 4, and you got to get this conversion. You're around midfield. Big play here because it could change the dynamic of the game. But I'm going to show you how Kirk Cousins uses his eyes. He processes the information of what he sees and gets back to his third read on his progression. All right, so let's start right here. This is what happens. This is the route you're going to get at the bottom. This is where you're going to start. You're going to get a out route here by Cal, but then also you're going to get a little sticker out here by Drake. This is where he wants to work first. This is his first part of the progression that he looks to. He goes right. He's going to get back to the backside. Now, on the top side, what you got here is you got an out route at the top here by our man Mooney, and then here is the return route that you like right here from our man Ray Ray. Come here, he's going to break back inside, and this is where you're going to create the play where he's actually going to get open. You can see it here. You can see the distribution that happens on this play here. Play gets started. Watch his eyes go right first. Look at his eyes. His eyes are headed right first. He wants to throw this football to this side. They do such a good job, though, of passing it off. Sometimes defenses do a really good job. They pass off, this corner drops underneath the corner, and then now this flat defender, he plays the sticker out. So 1, 2 is not there. What do you do now? Now you have to get backside here on the backside. Here's Ray here. Here's the guy here you're looking at here on come back on the backside here. They do a good job of playing this. So this is the guy you got to work. Eyes are looking this way, but watch as he snaps his head back, boom, snaps his head back here, and here is the play you like here. Coming back here, now you can pick up the first down. This is getting to his third read on this particular progression. O-line, nice job as well, giving him time to get back to his third read, and ultimately here comes a big-time catch, completion, the accuracy of it. Now you move on. Let's watch it from the backside. Give you a better look of what his eyes are looking at on this play here. Wants to work front side. You see the eyes. Everything's looking this way. He wants to work that way, but it's not there. Nice job. Nice double team up top. Nice job. Single blocks up here. Now, as the play continues, eyes come back. Boom. Snap his eyes back. And now this is what I like the most. He doesn't overthrow it. He doesn't throw it hard. He gives him a nice catchable ball that he can catch, and now he can make a play with it. Ultimately, a big-time conversion. We move the chains, moving on. First job of him being an elite processor, throwing it accurately and making good decisions and getting back to this play here. Now, this is another play that you love to see. This is the big Mooney play for touchdown here. Now, what happens is you're going to get cover 0. Now, cover 0 means they're going to blitz more guys than we can protect. We got 5 offensive linemen, but they're going to blitz 1, 2, 3 guys here, along with these 4 guys. That's 7 guys to our 6. So they have more guys that we can block. So what happens here is the route you're going to get at the top. Let's draw it up. Here's the route by Mooney. You're going to run like a post route here right across. You're going to get a dig route at the top here. And then on the backside, you're making sure that these guys are running flats and they're going to be man-to-man coverage. Cover 0, no safety in the middle of the field. Elite processor understands it and sees it right away. All right, play gets going. And you see his eyes first get back here. So I talked about them playing man-to-man coverage. Here's the man-to-man coverage. He's got him man, he's got him man, and then at the top, man coverage, man coverage. But the thing I want to show you guys is, in cover 0, there's nobody in the middle of the field. This is where this ball should go. This is where Kirk is going to throw this football, and he lays it out this way, across the field, throwing it away from the defender so that he can't make the play. Why is that important? Because there's nobody there. Understanding where the ball should go and accurately giving it to his receiver so he has a chance to make a play on it. Now, usually in cover 0, these guys are flat-footed. Look at this guy. He's flat-footed because they say, we got 7 guys for your 6, so that means the ball has to come out quick, right? Yeah, it should, but Kirk, being the elite processor that he is, understands that I have just a half a second. He's going to give a little ground, and then he's going to throw it to the spot where he wants his receiver to go. And this guy's flat-footed. He continues on his route, and watch what happens here. Throws it across. Nice job throwing him across the field. Outstanding job on this particular play. Let's watch it from the backside one time here. And what I mean you're watching his eyes and head. First off, he has to recognize this guy and this guy. We talked about the blitzer coming. Blitz coming, blitz coming, blitz coming off the edge. We got 7 guys up here to block our 6, including the running back. But also, Bijan Robinson, watch him step up in the middle of this and make a big time block to free it. Remember I talked about him flat-footed? You got your post route coming across here. Nice job. Kirk does a good job at the snap of the football of holding this guy. He wants to hold this guy. He wants to make sure. You have to check him because if he stays in the middle of the field, he can't throw this post route. Checks it. Look at his eyes. His eyes are looking over here. He doesn't need to look over there. He knows exactly what's going on over there. So no need to look over there. Keep this guy contained and then come backside. The other part, watch Bijan. Look at Bijan. Step in there right here in the middle and just stone this guy. Absolutely stone this guy right in the middle. Unbelievable job of stoning that guy in the middle. But then look at all this field. I talked about all this field to throw. Look at all this field to throw. And now he's going to lead him to this area back over here, which you like the most, which throws him away from the defender, i.e. the touchdown, all that room to throw. Nice job, Kirk Cousins, seeing it, understanding it, believing it, and his receivers doing it as well. All right, another big-time play in this ball game. This is what you like to see on the backside here. Here's Mooney. Here's everybody at the bottom here. What they're playing here is called cover 42. This is this last drive of the ball game where you need some plays to be made, clutch situations out of your quarterback and receiver. This is what we call cover 42. So when I say 42, this guy has a quarter of the field. He has a quarter of the field. This guy has a half of the field right here. He's got a half of the field. So this half and this guy has this flat area. Now the route combination you're going to get here is a corner route over here in the flat. And you want to hit this right in between this area right here on the sideline. And it's what we call the honey hole. This is some stuff that we do on the offense side of all. We talk about terms. This is called the honey hole, which is between the corner and the safety. You throw it right between them. This is a great job of throwing it to this particular spot. And as you watch on the back end, there's a couple places where you want to be able to hit in between this particular play here. In cover 42 and cover 2, the middle of the field, big open area. And in the honey hole. Those 2 areas are huge to hit. Kirk does a good job of holding him, and look where he lets this football go. And look at the area I just talked about. This is the area in between the corner and the safety. That safety never really got off the hash, and Kirk did a good job of holding him, knowing exactly where he was to throw this football. And now you have a huge chunk play in this 2-minute drill that gives you an opportunity to make a big time play. Nice catch, nice throw. Let's talk about what happens on this touchdown play. Unbelievable play here. First off, give Zach Robinson a lot of credit. This is what he did throughout this ball game because of motion, formation, shifts. He allowed his offense to be in positions to win this ball game. Now here's Drake. Drake, first off, you line up in this bunch set. And anytime you get in the bunch set, it allows these guys to play off. You want the bunch set because a lot of guys usually run crossing routes. You got all this stuff going on. They lose guys, so they play off coverage. Here's the guy that you're paying attention to. This is the corner on the outside. This is Darius Slay here. This guy's a Pro Bowler. This guy's a All-Pro. He's played in the league a number of years. He's very smart and savvy. He understands by certain formations what guys can run. And the Falcons do a lot of this. A lot of teams in the National Football do this as well. What they do is, most times when he comes in motion, he'll come across. Once he comes across here, the best thing about it is he widens out. So now he has outside leverage. Now, if you remember, the play was caught on the outside. But what he understands is usually what teams do is they run what's called a little skinny post right through here and right around the backside, and you have a cheese right in front of it. I call it a cheese because it occupies this particular defender. And then you're going to get Kyle run across here. Now he's going to occupy this safety. So now you got 3 guys that's in that zone that are occupied that you have to make sure you keep an eye on. But they do such a good job of creating it by the motion and the formation, and now you come off the ball. So here's what I talked about. This guy's occupied by him, and you got the safety. The safety is important because if you don't have the occupied by the safety, he can come over and make this play if you run this slant. A guy like Darius Slay knows that teams want to run this particular route, but he does a good job of staying head up on him. But here's the cheese I talked about right in front of him. We got him occupied. You don't have to worry about him. You got a backside fade route. They played that pretty well. He played it off. You don't want that. So Kirk immediately works to the front side of this play here. Now, as the play continues, Now watch what he does at the top of this. Oh my goodness, it is so nasty what he does at the top of this route. I mean, he literally shakes my man Slate. Look, he's now inside now, and he created the separation on the outside. I talked about what Kyle Pitts brings. Look what this. He's got 3 guys around him in this area. This guy's occupied as well. But at the top of this route, and it's easy and go. I'm going to show it to you from the back angle because I think it provides the most important thing you want to see. Here it is. Here's where he starts at. So you look at where he starts at. He is on the numbers here. Look at this. He is standing on the numbers. And we want to run this particular play that gets outside. How do you do that? You got to make sure you give him something at the top of the route because remember what I said, usually you run this particular route here and boom, it's an easy touchdown. This is a guy who understands that. You got this guy who's occupied by him. The safety's occupied by Kyle Pitts. It's one-on-one. But remember what I said, Drake is inside the numbers. Slay is on the numbers. Watch what he does at the top of this route that creates this. Boom, right there. That foot stepping inside. That one little step gives you all the details you need to know that he understood the moment, he understood where he wanted to go, and he used this guy's intelligence against him. And now look at the separation just by that one step. Boom. Nice, easy. That's what we call a game winner from Kirk Cousins. Unbelievable job of being an elite processor. Unbelievable job of making the right decisions and being a clutch player. That's what we brought him in for, right? In the second half, clutch moments, 13 of 16, 166 yards, and 2 tubs. That's what your quarterback did in the second half. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was fun to do. This is an unbelievable job of Kirk Cousins being the guy that we thought he would be, and he showed it on Monday Night Football and got the Falcons a dub on the road. Looking forward to more of it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. This has been Falcons Film Review presented by Microsoft Surface. I'm DJ Shockley. We'll see you next week.